Hello everyone, my name is Elói Lopes. So today we are here to show you a configuration that we can do with GoldenGate, OCI GoldenGate and GoldenGate Marketplace using OCI IAM. Okay, so the main goal is to show you the different ways that we have to authenticate distribution receiver paths. In this case, the example is using a receiver path. So also, even that I'm the only one that is presenting, I had the help of Werner, that is senior director and product manager for GoldenGate. So let me just move to the next slide to show what we're going to see. It's basically quite simple. We have an OCI GoldenGate for Oracle instance, and after we have a GoldenGate marketplace. Also, it could be an on-premise installation as far as it is a microservices architecture GoldenGate. And we create a receiver path since the marketplace is the target. So I need to initiate the path from the target to the source. Okay, and that's it. So and both have the IAM configured. Okay, so the OCI GoldenGate and the marketplace. After I'm going to show you how to do it. So for this demo, what are the prerequisites? So maybe have already the resources. So the OCI GoldenGate, the marketplace image. Also, you need to have the IDCS admin role because after you need to configure the IDCS configuration for the GoldenGate marketplace. I'm not going to show you that because we have here this blog. After we are going to put the blog on the on this video, and after you can check it. But I can just give you a brief overview what you have to do it. Okay, so the first step for this demo basically is to add the OCI GoldenGate service on the integrated application so that is configured here. So let me just show you how to do it. So first, the blog that I was talking about is this one that was written by Hagvendra and Alex Lima. And after, you basically just need to go through the blog, and after you see what you have to do it, you are going to create here an application that is integrated application after confidential application, and so on. So you see here, ggAdmin SSO is the name of the application. So, okay, so now let me just show you first. I have here if I go to instances, I have here my GoldenGate for big data that is running here. So I have it here, and after I have my OCI GoldenGate that is here, and now you can see, but it was, let me just click on Launch Console. It's configured with IAM. Okay, so I don't need to use the local user. Okay, so you see here is showing my my user, my IAM user. Okay, so the first step is to go to identity and security, domains. After, you need to select your domain. In my case, my domain is the Oracle Identity Cloud Servers. And then here under integrated applications, okay, you should find the application that you created here, okay? So if I search by GG, I find mine, okay? Also, something important before I move on, let me just open here a new tab. So every time that we create a GoldenGate, okay, like this one, the OCI GoldenGate, the service, it's created an Oracle Cloud Service application, okay? So if I go here, I will find that I have here two applications. So basically, it's the host of your OCI GoldenGate. So you can see the host here, but if I go here, you can see it. So it's the start by 5kjr and 5kjr. So it's this one. So I need to add this application, this call service application, to my confidential application / integrated application. Okay. So if I go here, I just need to search for the application that has been created previously. I go to edit or out configuration. And now here under resources, so scroll down, I click on add scope and I search for that application. Okay. This is mandatory to have this step because it's the one that is going to give us access and allow that both instances, both services can get authenticated. Okay, so this is the first step. So let me just go back here to the demo, to the presentation, and I just did this step. Now the next one is to configure the receiver path using the IAM user, but with user ID alias. Okay, so what does this mean? Okay, so if we go here to the OCI GoldenGate, now here I'm using the IAM. So what I need to do is just to go to the target, that is the marketplace image, and I just need to go to configuration and create a credential with my my IAM username. Okay, so it's exactly the same. Is this one? So I created, but it's as simple as just click here and put here something that is quite important. So sorry, let me just quite important is you really need to put the IAM password. Okay, so the password of this email. I understand that for some customers this is not the option and they don't want to do it because they want to control every access. So, but I'm just showing this because maybe for you it works, and just to let you know that you have that option. Okay, so you and after you put here the password, you just need to click submit and you are going to have a connection like this one. Okay, after you go here to the receiver service, and now we just click here on sign plus. We can put here, I have already, so receiver user ID. Okay, is the name. Now the source host is going to be my OCI GoldenGate. So I'm just going to copy here this part. So give me just a second. This is the source host. The port number is 443, the HTTPS, and after here the trail. So I can, just an example, I can put A1, and here is exactly the same that I showed you previously. Okay, so it's with Oracle GoldenGate, so it's the same credential that I just showed you, and after here is IAM. Okay, now on the target, it can create also A1, for example. These is just the normal steps. And now we just need to click on create path. Of course, after you could change here the configurations and adapt it for your use case. So I just click on create path. And now let me just show you. So if I click on start, I expect that it's going green. Okay, and it's working, as you can see. So something that I haven't shown you, but basically it's implied on the configuration of this block is that you need to configure here the IDCS. So, but since it's just 2 minutes, I can show you. So let me just go to the service manager. Just a second. So, and here after in the service manager. So basically, again, this is on the blog, but I think it's useful to show you. So for service manager and for the deployment, you need to go to authorization profiles, and after you need to create one. So I create this one, and you just basically you need to enable. Okay, just for your information. So this is mandatory both for service manager and for the deployment. Just to show you, I have both configured. Okay, but again, this is in the blog. So now let me just go back here. Sorry, here, and now this is the first part. Now let me just show you again the presentation. So what we did so far. First, we added the OCI GoldenGate service application to the integrated application. After we configure a receiver path using the user ID alias type. And now, last but not least, we are going to do exactly the same, but using the OAuth. Okay. Actually, just for your information, the OAuth is the method that you have to use it in case that you have two OCI GoldenGates using IAM. Okay. In case that you have two, you need to use OAuth. So now here, it's quite simple. You just need to, again, add here receiver path. Now, instead of user ID alias, you change to OAuth. Here you just put the username. Let me just check that I don't have here any typo. Sorry, not the username, the source host, the port. Again, the trail can be, for example, A2 and A2 on the target. And just that. So you don't need to specify the credential because the applications are going to perform the part of the authentication. Okay, so after scroll down and create path. Now let me just check if it's going well. Okay, it's here. So again, let me just start, and I expect that now this goes green, and we have the configuration working. Okay, and yes, it's working. So both are working. So just to summarize, when you have the IAM configured on your GoldenGate, you have two options. You can use the user ID alias, or you can use the OAuth. And here you saw how to do both. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Please check the rest of the video if you want to know more about GoldenGate. Thank you for your time.